Okay, we're going to go ahead and remove the hands now. This watch has 3 hands, got the hour hand, minute hand, and the very small second hand down at the bottom there. To do this, we're going to put the piece of protective plastic over the dial, and that does a couple different things. It protects the dial from being scratched by the tools we're going to use to remove the hands, and it protects the hands from being scratched, and it also protects the hand. When the hands pop off, they're going to want to fly up in the air. The plastic keeps that from happening so we don't lose them. So we're going to take these tools here, they're called hand levers, and they go underneath the hands and push them under there, and then we pry upwards, and that should pop the hands off. I think that's got them. Yep, there's the minute hand, and I think the hour hand is off too. Have a little tray here. I'm going to keep these in. Okay, it looks like the hour hand didn't come off all the way. So we'll have to try that again. Ah, there we go. And the hand is laying right there. It kind of popped off. I'll pick that up with a pair of tweezers and drop it into my tray. And move that out of the way. And now we are ready to get the movement out of the case. The dial, actually it looks like the dial might just lift off here. Most of the dials are held on by screws, but no, maybe not. Oh, I have to get the other hand off, that's why it's not coming off. I still gotta remove the small seconds hand. That one is gonna be a pain to take off because of how tiny it is. And we take it off the same way we did the others. These hand levers are actually pretty small. They're actually for taking off really tiny hands like that. I probably should have used a slightly bigger set of them for the main hands, for the hour and minute hands, but oh, there he is. Now, it's stuck in the plastic there, actually. Might be able to just drop that into the... Oh, nope, it's come off. I have to use the tweezers to pick it up, I think. I can just, drop it off into the tray there. Okay, now, let's see if we can get the dial off. Some of these watches, the dials are held on by screws, and on some of them, they just lift off. Okay, yeah, it's not coming off, so I think we're going to have to take the movement out of the case to get to it. So to do that, we just have to kind of pry it up with our fingers. You don't want to use a tool or anything to do this because you might scratch something. You got to be careful not to bend the dial. Oh, there it is. Okay. You can see now how this fits in. There's the movement with the dial still attached, and then there's the case back that it went into, and it goes in there, just held on by friction. So the case back we don't need anymore. Now let's look at this and see how the dial is held on, because there should be some little screws holding it on somewhere. And I think, let's get my hand out over here so you can see it. That teeny tiny little screw there I think is what holds the dial on. And I believe there's one on the other side as well.